I'm here to announce that this will be the final episode of Slightly GM. How many seasons do we get today? We're not sure. We're coming off of an improbable championship. Now, many of you are asking, Slightly, why retire? You're so young. Thank you. You're so young. Some might say you're in the prime of your life. Thanks. I hope I'm not in the prime. I hope we're just on the way up. But many say that, like, age-wise, right, you're just, like, so young. Thank you for that. Many have rumored that I'm making a presidential run. Guys, I'm not. Guys, just real quick, you have to be 35 years old in the United States of America to run for president. I'm not even remotely close to that, guys. We're like 2 terms away from that. So, I'm not running for president. Many of you have speculated that. I'm not even close to 35, folks. Not even close. But I am retiring at the end of this episode to focus on public transit and building trains, metro stations, and more efficient bus routes throughout the DFW Metroplex. Thank you for your time and consideration. I will be retiring when Luka Doncic retires. No pressure, Luka. The city really needs these. So there actually is a tiny bit of pressure. The sooner the better, but no pressure at all, buddy. No pressure. I'm riding with you until the wheels fall off. So we are coming off of a championship. The big deal. We have Luka signed, and here's what I'm going to do to maybe try and... Oh, my God. Bored. This month, the Luka Doncic special. 4 months down. Four months down. 3% off your interest. Do you live in the suburbs? How about you pick up a fucking Ford F-450? Take up 2 lanes and 2 parking spots. We already have enough traffic in this city as it is. Just run cars off the road. I'm actually losing it, guys. I'm on 3 hours of sleep. I'm actually... All right. So Luka's 33. He's got 3 years left on his deal. That makes him 36. I don't think I'm going to extend him. I think I'm going to try and influence. I think I'm going to try to influence that being it, right? He is a 97 overall. So he might ride this until the wheels fall off. Kyrie just retired at 40. So if that's the case, we really got to get going. But he does have 4 rings. Can we get to 7? That would be really nice. Get to 7 rings. Trying to get that Kobe number. 1 over Jordan. Asar Thompson's a free agent. Unrestricted. This is big. We need to bring him back. Absolutely. Zion's here for the next 3 years. He's 32. Robert Frazier, who we traded for, he's up to an 89 overall. He's a dog. He was coming off the bench for us. There could be a world where we maybe look to move Zion or something so Robert Frazier can start. Jamie Teague is a fucking dog. I mean, he was putting up 40 bombs in the playoffs for us. Where's the game log? Can we see that? He had a, what was it? 47-point game against the Rockets. And we did bring Derek Lively back. We traded for him, and that actually changed our season. I forgot we did that. That actually made us the champions because we were struggling mightily. Our center couldn't play defense to save his life and couldn't make a layup. But we're going to lose him. We are going to lose him. We're not going to be able to bring him back. It's kind of a very crucial offseason for us here. Let's see. I don't think we have a pick at all in this draft. We do not. All right. What does the draft look like? Is it worth having one? Brad Knight, center, consensus. Wow, this would be. which is kind of exactly what we need. This would just solve our center crisis for the remainder of this episode. I don't know how we could do it, though. I think it would involve trading Zion, which I'm 100% open for, actually. Who won the lottery? Oh, fuck him. Just the Sixers. Let's see if it's even possible. I will do it. I will 100% do it. Let's see if it's something that they are interested in. They're a terrible team. It doesn't really make sense for them to do it. And they might be able to just straight up absorb Zion's. Wow. All right, we don't even have to add. This would actually be so big for us. They can just absorb Zion. All right, we get the first overall pick. We trade Zion, a future unprotected first, and we get this guy. I think we do it. We bring Asar back. Sorry, Zion, but this makes so much sense for us. This makes so much sense for us. And actually, this is going to give us salary cap room. Zion only spends 1 year here. He's going to go down as a legend, though. This absolutely is a slam dunk for us. So we're on the clock. We're taking the center, Brad Knight. He's annoyed. I don't like that. Is this guy a fucking hothead? 81 overall. Yeah, this guy's a monster. This guy is a monster. That's big for us. Yeah, number 1 pick from TCU. Texas Tech had the number 1 overall pick a few years ago. That's a big get. Tell me we signed him. We signed him, right? We signed him, right? Okay, just making sure I didn't accidentally click that. Keaton Wallace, 33. Nick Stevens, 26. Whatever. All right. Terry Stevens is here. Asar Thompson, got to have you back. Whatever you want, you got. And Asar Thompson is going to stay here. Beautiful. We are fucking set. Asar will play the 4, so don't worry about that. Whose bird rights do we got? All right, we'll bring you back. We gotta get a power forward though to back up. Santi Aldama. Hey, Grant Williams. Santi Aldama or Grant Williams? Grant Williams will be actually pretty funny. I feel like we get Grant Williams just for the memes, huh? But if they both want minimums, we can get both. Grant Williams, Santi Aldama, nice. Filling out this roster. Backup point guard. Tyler Kolix was on our team last year, wasn't he? 2 years ago, he was on our team. Oh my God, we were just really storming through these. Do we bring Kira Lewis back? Kira Lewis hasn't been on our team as well in 3 years. Oh my God, how quickly were we just flying through these, huh? We'll bring back Scottie Pippen Jr. Backup center. Joel Embiid on a minimum? Sure, that's fun. Why not? Why not get Joel Embiid in here on a minimum? I mean, Anthony Simons on a minimum? Sure. I'm just assuming that Derek Lively wants more money than we can give him. Yeah, okay. Vince Williams Jr.? I kind of like that. We'll bring in Lou Dort as well. We got a fun little team here. Terry Stevens back with the Raptors. Jimmy Barnes, the Hornets. Brandon Miller, the Hornets. We keep Asar. Big deal. Dennis Burks goes to the Raptors. The Raptors might be a little loaded, huh? They also get Samuel Washington Jr. The Raptors making moves in free agency. Let's get to player progression. We still got guys who should be going up. Nobody goes up. Topic is an 83. Brad Knight, let's go. Some guys going down. It is what it is. Whatever. The hell was that? All right. Any retirement tours? Let's see. What up, Squiggly? Jokic, has he retired yet? Could see a retirement tour for Jokic. We're so far into the future, I'm not entirely sure who's still here. Hello? Joel Embiid. All right, so this is Joel Embiid is on our roster. I'm not talking to anybody. We're not pausing the game for anyone. I don't think it matters at this point. Yeah, Derek Lively really did complete the Joel Embiid's just gonna ride the bench in his retirement tour. I mean, that's just how it has to be. Derek Lively really did complete the Tyson Chandler arc, huh? Two separate stints. I mean, we don't even have to really worry about signing any of these guys. Jamie Teague wants $45 million. I mean, fuck it, sure. Has Embiid been in Philly the entire time? Wow. Embiid is actually ring chasing like crazy. All right, let's just get into it. To the trade deadline, although I don't really see us making trades. We're looking good. We're looking real good. I want to win an in-season tournament. I don't think we've done that yet. (20-3). I mean, we're cruising. This season, all right. If we win this, we're in the championship. All right, we are in the championship in-season. Oh, we won the in-season tournament. So there you go. I think that is the first time we've done that. Do you get like a... Okay, I was wondering if they have like a thing on the in-season tournament champion. 25-4. Now, we've kind of been crawling through the regular season lately. Getting in with 52, 53, 55 wins. We got 70 wins. What was that, year 2? I believe 60 wins the year after. And it's just kind of been mid-50s or so since. Still have won a ring. So we just need to get to the playoffs healthy. That's what we care about. We are a 16-game team. We know that. Zion's not on the team anymore. We traded Zion for the number 1 overall pick to draft what looked to be a generational center, and he is, overall-wise, really good. Because we had a problem at the center position. With no real way of addressing it. We got lucky with the Lively trade. But we couldn't bring back Lively because he was on a $3 million deal, a 1-year $3 million deal when we traded for him, so he didn't have his bird rights. And he wanted $35 million for some reason. So... All right, we've struggled a little bit in the month of January, but we're still the first seed. Trade deadline is here. Let's just bop around here. Sar Thompson. Oh, okay. Grant Williams is hurt. Sar Thompson's dealing with a bruised left hip. He's really good in this game, man. Brad Knight, our rookie center. 13 points a game, 3 offensive rebounds, nearly 9 rebounds, almost 4 assists. Hold on a second. A steal and a block, and he's shooting 34% from 3. This guy's a monster. Wait. This guy's a monster. B- playmaking. Oh, no, this guy's a fucking beast. Great move by us, I think. Jamie Teague, 24 points a game. He's really damn good. He's our leading scorer. He's outscoring Luka. Wow. Robert Frazier, he's having a really nice season as well. I mean, we got a good squad. Topic, 14 points off the bench. Even Grant Williams, 61% true shooting. Now, we could probably use a little bit more depth, but realistically speaking, there's nothing we're going to do to this team at the trade deadline. We might be done with the trade deadline in general. It gets harder as you get deeper into the game and the players become fake. It actually becomes harder to trade for them because you don't really know what they do. We lead the NBA in net rating, obviously. We have the best offense by a lot. Wow. 123 offensive rating. Next closest is 110. Our defense isn't the best, but it's still good enough. And we're just incredible offensively. I mean, 47 three-point attempts a game. We're letting that thing fly. We're the Boston Celtics. Jamie Teague should be an all-star, if I had to guess. Let's see. I want to see. See, like, we're getting to the point where we don't know these guys, really. Luka is an all-star, obviously. Jokic is on the Kings. Jokic has been traded to the Sacramento Kings. Really, just one all-star. That's a joke. We had somebody who we could extend. Robert Frazier is not ready to sign an extension. Test free agency. All right, well, we're probably going to have to trade Robert Frazier in the offseason. That's unfortunate to see. We don't have to, but we'll check. And if there's offers that are good enough, we will pull the trigger. I didn't check to see how many games up we were in the Western Conference, but we are 47-16. 60 wins is very doable. Just got to finish the season off hot, and now it's looking less and less doable. No, it's looking pretty doable. Need to go, 7-6-4 the rest of the way? Come on! All right, 60 wins. We're back in the 60-win column. Luka! MVP number 4, I think. Is that back-to-back MVPs? Back-to-back MVPs. He went on a little 5-year hiatus when Wemby was winning all of them, but he's back to winning MVP. 21-7-7 on great efficiency. Our rookie center wins Rookie of the Year. Love to see that. 13 points a game, 8 rebounds. 3-point shooting went down a little bit. 53% true shooting from your center is not ideal, but we like it. Wemby, I believe, is won Defensive Player of the Year every single season. 9-time Defensive Player of the Year. Stauffer gets Coach of the Year. And I don't get Exec of the Year! Are you joking? That is a damn joke. Luka's numbers aren't as high. He's been first team All-NBA every year. Not as high because we just have a pretty stacked team. need those numbers. Vitali, we traded him for Franz Wagner to the Magic. He's with Atlanta now, but he has blossomed into quite the player. Good for him. 30th overall pick. I do have voter fatigue. It's actually crazy. Asar Thompson makes first team all defense. Love to see that. All right. We're the 1 seed. Lakers, Portland, Pelicans, Jazz. We're going up against the Jazz, which I believe we did, I want to say, in the conference finals. Now, there's something fishy here. Something fishy here about the Jazz. Their team's very good. Did they 67 games? They might have been dealing with some injuries. That 80 games. Keontae George is up to a 90, by the way. 82 games. Jalen Brunson is here. That's fun. This is a good team to play as an 8 seed. So let's not take them lightly, shall we? Do we need to cut the rotation? Lou Dort is in it. I'm thinking we can cut Lou Dort's minutes, probably. Let's get to 9-man rotation. I mean, our starting 5 is our starting 5 in Topic is what's driving us. So let's just lean on our guys. Game 1. Win. Jamie Teague, our leading scorer, 25 points. Luka with 10 assists. Robert Frazier, 25 and 6. How about a rookie in his debut, his playoff debut? 12 points, 13 rebounds, 4 assists. He did go 6 of 13, but pretty damn good. Up 2-0. Blowout. Robert Frazier with a 30-piece. How about that? Luka with 13 assists. Our rookie center, 30. Up 3-0. Is our rookie center a dog? 7, 8, 6, 2, and 4. I mean, he's stuffing the stat sheet. Jamie Teague with another big game. All right, we sweep. That's not an easy Jamie Teague. Oh my lord. 30 points per game in the series. 50, 40, 100. Luke with 29, 4, and 6. Brandon Knight with 15, 14, and 7. He averaged 16, 9, 5, 2.5 stocks, 40% from 3. This dude's a problem, man. This dude is a problem. That's not an easy first-round series. We're going up against the Clippers. I honestly can't say I've seen the Clippers in the playoffs much at all during this series. So let's see who they have. It's gonna be fake players. Donovan Webb is here. He was the 13th overall pick. Good player. 11 rebounds. Monster on the glass, huh? Just a monster rebounder. Brian Wagner, who I guess we traded. We traded him. I don't remember the trade exactly. Milwaukee. Okay, he was in the Giannis trade then. He was a member of the Dallas Mavericks at one point. Was going to be a part of our future, but never really panned out. Cam Christie. They have Jonathan Kuminga. Kaysen Wallace is hurt. All right, I mean, this team doesn't look as good as the team we just played and swept, so we should take care of business here. And we lose game 1 as I fucking say that. It's all right. Big game 2 win. Way to get back. Way to get back in the win column. Luka, 7 points. There you go. Big win on the road. We take back home court advantage in a overtime game. Luka with a nice bounce back. Jamie Teague with another 30-piece. Our rookie center, 24-6-4, stealing a block. All right. These have been close. All these games have been close and uncomfortable. Another nice game from Jamie Teague. Another nice game from Brad Knight. This guy is a monster, man. This guy is a monster. All right, close this series out. Going to a game 6. We get blown out at home in a closeout game 5. Nice game from Asar. What went wrong here? I mean, we gave up 133 points. They shot 54% from the field, 44% from 3. All right. Back to the conference finals we go. Blowout. Jamie Teague, 30 in a closeout. Luka, 18 points, 13 assists. Brad Knight, a double-double. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we are going up against our rival, the Houston Rockets, who we beat last year in the second round. They beat us the year before. They're loaded. They're not as loaded as they used to be, though. They've lost some guys. But they are loaded. 390 overalls. How many 90 overalls are we up to now? 390 overalls as well with an 88. Brad Knight is playing well. I'm excited to see his progression. Game 1, win for the Mavericks. 20-point blowout. Robert Frazier with 36 in 41 minutes, leaving it all out there. Big game 2 win. Overtime. Jamie Teague with 29. Topic with 26 off the bench. Commanding 3-0 lead. Luka with 44 and 10. Big time. We're back in the NBA Finals. You know, once a team has our number and beats us like the Rockets did, and they embarrassed us. They swept us, and they looked like an unbeatable juggernaut. We come back with a fucking vengeance. We beat them last year. I think we swept them last year. We swept them this year. And it looks like either way it's going to be a finals rematch. The Magic are back. The Magic have just been incredible this entire series. But it looks like we're going to play the Nets again. The Nets almost just blew a 3-0 lead, by the way. We were playing the Brooklyn Nets, who we played a year ago in the NBA Finals. So this is a rematch. They're good. They're dealing with some big injuries. Earl Newton is hurt. I mean, we should be able to take care of business here. And we lose game 1 in blowout fashion. Luka has a good game. We don't shoot well from 3. That's all right. And we fucking lose game 2. We only allow 6 points in the fourth quarter, and we manage to lose. 29 turnovers. 18 turnovers, 29 turnovers. Oh, my. All right, big bounce back win. Huge bounce back win in game 3. Good game from Luka. Oh, 21 turnovers. I mean, what's going on? Jamie Teague had 8 turnovers. Who's turning the ball over a bunch? Team effort in game 1. Jamie Teague had 4 turnovers. Brad Knight, our center, had 6. Asar had 6. We got to not turn the ball over, guys. Come on. That's got to be a point of emphasis. We tie the series up. Road team has won every single game. 15 turnovers. That's a little bit more manageable. That's still kind of a lot, but... Joel Embiid got 29 minutes. Our star rookie center has a left finger hairline fracture. Take that shit up and get on the fucking court. We're down 3-2. Our rookie center did play. %32 from 3. Game 7. Blowout win, 154 points. Luke with 43. Robert Frazier with 43. Whoa. Big. Game 7. At home. We have yet to play in a game 7 of the finals, I think. Uh-oh. Back and forth. Oh, man. We just got blown out. We get absolutely destroyed. And that's a damn shame because we should have won that series. I mean, we're just better than them. Just flat out a better basketball team. We turned the ball over 26 times. What the fuck happened in that series? 26 turnovers in game 7. 18 in game 1, 29 in game 2, 21 in game 3. Luka broke his leg. Ran headfirst into painting of tunnel on the wall. Is done for the season. Suffered a broken left leg. Oh my God. So Luka gets hurt, what, like in the third quarter then? Of game 7. I mean, and then it all fell apart for the Mavs afterwards. So that could be what happened. Topic with 7 turnovers. I mean, that's exactly what happened. That's the first time I think we've lost in the finals. Luka's in a cast. He's talking to us. Andrew Wiggins retires. Karl Anthony Towns retires. Joel Embiid retires. We couldn't get him a ring. That's a damn shame. And he actually, what's funny is he ended up having to play. He didn't play at all in the regular season. Did not score a single point in 5 total minutes in the regular season, but got 29 minutes in the NBA Finals. Scored 14 points. And what was that? Game 4? Game 5? Game 4 and a big win. So, hey, props to him. That would have been pretty sick if we won. Sabonis retires. Malik Monk. Derrick Jones Jr. See, all these guys are around 36, 37. So, that's what I'm kind of thinking Luka retires at. Kuzma retires. Ayton retires as an 83 overall. Donovan Mitchell retires as a free agent. Keldon Johnson, Marvin Bagley. Grant Williams retires. Michael Porter Jr. is all the way down to a 71. Damn. OG retires as a free agent. Nick Richards, Mitchell Robinson, Lonzo. Getting some good players. Isaiah Stewart as a free agent, 82 overall. Patrick Williams, free agent, 81 overall. Hardy, 30 years old, 81 overall, free agent. Jett Howard, 80 overall. I mean, Otis Payne. What the hell happened here? Wow. Otis Payne. Most Improved Award winner 2 years ago. Really good player. Medical retirement. Torn left Achilles. 26 years old. A bunch of 80-year-olds. 80-year-olds, Jesus. A bunch of 80 overalls who are having to retire. That just doesn't make any sense. Tyronn Lue retires. I've always worried that I'm going to see Stauffer here. As a retiree. Embiid is in the Hall of Fame. Embiid gets his jersey retired, as does Cat. Now, in real life, Cat would most certainly be in the Hall of Fame. I don't think we even have a pick. We do. We have our first-round pick. Need to bring in a head scout. JJ Redick as our scout? Sure. Need an assistant GM? Boom. JJ Redick doesn't want to be our scout. Oh, we only have $128,000 now for a scout. Well, this might become a little difficult to find a scout who wants to. Our CFO does not even be making $900,000, does he? I'd rather have a scout than a CFO. I'm not sure a CFO does anything. We have to cut the salary down somewhat significantly so we have enough money to at least attract a CFO. All right. We get JJ Redick as a scout. I kind of like that. That's fun. Why do CFOs want so much money? Jason Taylor, this is the guy that we had. This guy's a sucker. Yeah. Welcome back, buddy. All right. Let's work out a couple of guys around the 30 range. Just to see if there's something that is somewhat intriguing to us. If not, we'll probably try and just like trade it for a future first or something. 70 overall. Yeah. Stephon Marbury ceiling. B-. Now, we also have to factor in... we're probably going to have to trade Robert Frazier. He wants to test free agency. It sucks because he's really good. So losing him is going to suck. We need to replace him with somebody who's actually... Tatum would be kind of funny. So, look at how much money Tatum's making. Oh, we can bring back Brian Wagner. Just wasn't that good in this game. Oh, we can bring back Vitali. Now, this might be the play. He's under contract for just one more season, but he also wants to test free agency. Brandon Miller is 4 years, 91 overall. Under contract, don't have to worry about it, and he's good. Oh, Robert Frazier is A+ perimeter defense, though. I honestly, I think we just let it rock with him and just hope we keep him. Kind of think that has to be the play. Booker would be kind of fun to have. We have his bird rights. We just keep him and let it play out. Yeah, we keep him. As far as our draft pick goes, that point guard was kind of interesting, but we can get a couple of seconds. Yeah, you're not going to get anything too crazy here. Future seconds. We'll just draft. We'll draft him. We'll draft somebody. Vitali was the 30th overall pick, so you can find people. Lee Moore, 72 overall, stretch 4, D+ inside scoring. This guy's going to be terrible. I'm telling you right now. This guy's not going to be good. Who's got the best potential, we think? This guy's got A- potential. Raul Alvarado. But he's awful. 6'1" out of Puerto Rico. Just doesn't really do anything well. Is there like a knockdown three-point shooter or something? Or like a really good defender? Frederick Savester. Good perimeter defender. Good athlete. A- potential. 6'5". I mean, we'll just draft him. Fuck it. I expect nothing out of him. Not a good draft class. Guy we drafted 69 overall. A lot of Fs. I don't see this guy being good. We'll keep him, though, but don't expect much out of him at all. Not a very good free agency class. Chase Lewis, bring his ass back. Santi Aldama, bring his ass back. Why not? Could we maybe do better than Santi Aldama now that I think about it? Is Bol still like a fucking nightmare in this game? Lou Dort, bring his ass back. Why not? Hey, we can bring back Dermaninko. Let's bring him back. We're bringing the squad back. All right, well, we have lost out on Aldama, but that's okay because I don't really think he's good in this game, shall I say. Power forward's going to be a bit of a tough position for us. kind of like this. Anton Watson has the stats I like. B perimeter defense as a power forward. I like that. Kyle Bell has an A+ 3-ball. All right. Let's get to player progression. Luka's gonna be fine by the start of the season, right? Luka has dropped 3 overall points. Uh-oh. Robert Frazier's up. Brad Knight is up to an 88. Jamie Teague's overall is not right. Jamie Teague plays like a 96 overall. So Topic is still getting better. A few guys have dropped quite a bit, but Brad Knight. Ooh. Ooh, this guy's going to be a dog. And we're not deep this year. This is a problem for us. We're not very deep. We're going to have to exploit the G League thing around the trade deadline. Jokic is retiring. Brad Knight wants to talk to us. No. You're kidding. They have replaced Luka with Brad Knight is now the face of the franchise. You are kidding me. Unbelievable. That is dirty, man. That is diabolical. I wish I could edit. I wish I could edit, guys, because yes, that haircut is diabolical. Very interesting. Now we can negotiate a contract for Luka. I'm kind of trying to influence him to retire. That's sort of where we're at. We're gonna bring back Topic. I mean, shout out to Topic, man. Topic is good enough to be the starter pretty much anywhere, but he's just been cool with being the 6th man, letting it rock. Shout out to him. We'll extend Luka for 1 year. No, we're not trading the Mohawk guy. We're really fucking good. I mean, we're going to have, with morale and stuff, we might have 5 of 90 overalls. I mean, this has to be a championship. No two ways around it. Luka might not be getting 70 million because I have like perk things that me and guys take discounts. Our bench is bad. Our bench is not good. Any injuries and we are in some trouble here. But just get us to the playoffs. That's all we care about, really. Get us to the trade deadline. What can we realistically do? Well, at this point, we're just kind of trading. We'd be trading for the sake of trading. Everyone that we have matches perfectly with Luka's timeline. Jokic is retiring and probably making $60 million. We're gonna get to the trade deadline and sign a G League guy. We're 24-3, by the way. I believe we just won the in-season tournament for the 2nd year in a row. We are 27-3. I was going to say 70 wins is on the table, but those back-to-back losses kind of fucked with us. If I don't win GM of the year after this, Voter fatigue is as real as it gets. I know, yeah, Christmas Day snub. I noticed that as well. Unbelievable. The game hates us. The game hates Luka Doncic as well. Now, I realistically should be talking to our head scouts in case there's another Terry Stevens scenario, but we've yet to see that play out again. I mean, we should easily reach 60 wins. 70's off the table. Actually, no, it's not, but we'd have to... All right. It would be really nice if we could just extend Robert Frazier now and not have to worry about it, and that's not the case. He's going to go into unrestricted free agency. But we're okay with that. Free agency, he wants to test it. We're okay with that. We'll bring him back. Brad Knight's dealing with an injury, but he is at 17 points a game, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, 39% from 3. This guy is a fucking monster. Okay, we just picked up an 85 overall off the street. We just picked up an 85 overall off of the fucking street. Brunson? You want? Hey, Brunson. We don't need another guard, but do we bring in Brunson? Who can we cut? Frederick Silverstay. You realistically should be playing in the G League. Anthony Simons is actually getting run for us. Who are you? Who's Gooey Pool? Who actually are you? We can release him. Okay, Brad Knight got mad at that. Brad, you shouldn't even be here, man. It feels really weird seeing you pop up. I'm not gonna lie to you. It feels very strange. We can get an 81 overall shooting guard. I really need a power forward or something. There's a couple 78s. I think Sonnet is the one. Let's see who's at center though. Darrell Stevens. Darnell Stevens, I guess I should say. Not interested. Are you actually joking me? Are you actually looking me in the eye and joking me? I like the defensive anchor, which makes me kind of want Steph and Sonnet a little bit more. Bernard Bird can play center, though. We're going to go Bernard Bird. The problem with our boy Monty Henderson here is we will lose him. But, man, this glitch... 97 shot tendency. He's going to be letting that thing fly. Our bench has gotten notably better. So we're ready to go. At the trade deadline, 46-11. We have now reached this point. Wendell Malone's at 99 overall. Played with the Magic his whole career. 27 points per game. I mean, he's an absolute monster. He's yet to win an MVP, but this looks like this could be his MVP campaign. Seven-time All-Star. Only made first-team All-NBA twice, but this looks like an MVP season. Tyrese Halliburton is 33 years old and still just getting it done. Jimmy Barnes, Jerry Floyd, LaMelo was quietly made 9 All-Star games. Ed Johnson. God, are the Hornets stacked? Big Terry. Terry Stevens is a 5-time All-Star. Luka is an All-Star, obviously. Asar is in the All-Star game for the 4th time. Brad Knight. How about that? Brad Knight in year 2 is a 91 overall and an All-Star. This guy is... Hold on. Hey, this guy... What is he going to be? What is Brad Knight actually going to turn into? I'm actually... wait. We are 48-11. Look in the top right. The Lakers are 50-10. What? Joel Boner. Hey, say what you want about Jalen Green. He's been a fucking winner in this series. He's an NBA champion. He's been really good. Any chance you want to sign now? All right, he's going to free agency. Well, we have his bird rights. I mean, we should bring him back comfortably, but it just does kind of suck, the idea of losing him for nothing. I didn't like any of the trades for him last season, and I would rather just risk it. He has A+ perimeter defense. Robert Watson does. So losing him it would be very difficult to replace that. All right, we're on a bit of a losing stretch here. I want to be the 1 seed. Not that it really matters, but 57-16, 60 wins easily. There's the 60 wins. Rattling off wins here at the end of the season. Big win streak at the end of the season. Love to see that. Luka, 27-8. Is MVP yet again. 5-time MVP. He's now won it 3 consecutive years. Lynn Wilkins is Rookie of the Year. Not a very good rookie class. Nathan Ware, 6th Man of the Year. Wemby, Defensive Player of the Year again. Jimmy Harper, Most Improved. Jimmy Barnes, Clutch Player of the Year. Stauffer, Coach of the Year. Hey! They have tried and tried and tried to keep this award away from me, and it is rightfully back where it belongs, in my hands. Executive of the Year, again. Luka, first team All-NBA, again. Now, what's interesting is Wemby has been rattling off Defensive Player of the Years, but he has not made an All-NBA team in a while. Brad Knight, oh no, 4 to 6 weeks. Oh, fuck. We're going to be without Brad Knight for a huge chunk of the playoffs. He is 3rd-team All-NBA in his 2nd season. Star Thompson makes an all-defensive team. Oh, I was about to say, this guy, Monty Henderson, 17 points per game after we picked him up. We're gonna lose him in free agency. This guy we also picked up. Now, it makes me wonder, could I have bumped his years up? I might have fucked that up. I might have just been so excited to get him that I didn't even look at it. I might have been able to, like, bump his years. We are the 2 seed. And Brad Knight is hurt. Oh, this looks like a good draft. This guy's not even the consensus #1 overall pick, and he is an 80 overall. This looks like a great draft. Damn. All right. We saw Luka won MVP with 20 points, 7 rebounds, 8 assists, stuff in the stat sheet, very efficient. Brandon Knight, his second season, 17 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, a block, 40% from the field, 36% from three. Third team All-NBA as a second-year guy, but unfortunately broke his hand. Jamie Teague was our leading scorer, 22 points a game, 41% from three. Robert Frazier, 14 points a game, a steal, half a block, 44% from three. A star, stuff in the stat sheet. Been loving a star. Our team is really good. Topic off the bench, 11 and 6. This kid, 17 points a game. Our rookie played in 7 games, so. We were playing the Spurs. I was literally just about to say, the Spurs have not been in the playoffs. What's going on with Wemby? What's going on with this? It has not been the Wemby show. He won how many straight MVPs? I mean, he's won Defensive Player of the Year every single season. 4 straight MVPs, but has had no real postseason success. Now, knock on glass, obviously. We're going to have a hard time guarding him because our starting fucking center is injured. So, this could be a bit of a toughie for us. Yeah, this might be... Oh, this might be a problem. I'm worried about this one, guys. I think we're going to lose this series. We win game 1. Wemby only with 11 points. Maybe I'm overreacting. Jamie Teague with 36. Monty Henderson, this guy is a dog. We win game 2. Jamie Teague, Monty Henderson again. Wemby with 8 points. 8 shots. All right, we do lose game 2. Wemby didn't really kill us. Luka took 9 shots. We'll be all right. Okay. Luka with 15 points. Luka's at 13 points a game in this series. What exactly is going on here? We're going to keep a 10-man rotation just with our injuries right now. We have to, I think. But we definitely need to bump up the fucking minutes. Don't need to overreact too much to things, though. Up 3-2. Monty Henderson off the bench, 38 points. Oh, my God. All right. We're on to the next round. A bit of a scare. Wemby, wow, we only win game 6 by 1 point. Wemby, 15 points in the series. 55% true shooting. Has this been a disappointing career for Wemby? At 30 years old, some MVPs and stuff, but no playoff success whatsoever to speak of. None. No NBA Finals trips. I think they've been to the conference finals once, I want to say. This has almost certainly been a disappointing career for Wemby because supposed to be a GOAT, but Luka has a much bigger GOAT case than he. All right, we got the Pelicans in round number 2. Now let's see. What's the Brad Knight? 1 to 2 weeks. So we're nearing the return of him. Scotty, we should take care of business here. Scotty Barnes, obviously a revenge series. 2-time champion with the Mavericks. He was in the Zion trade, was he not? Do you have anyone else from that trade? So a bit of a revenge series here. Didn't we have Marcus Sasser at one point? For some reason, I thought we did. Revenge series for Scotty Barnes. We really shouldn't have too much problem in this series, if I'm being honest with you, especially if Brad Knight comes back at some point. 34 for Luka. There we go. Up 2-0. Jamie Teague with 36. Love to see that. 18 and 10 for Luka. Up 3-0. Now we don't need to rush our guy back. We don't need to rush our guy back. Lose game 2 or game 4. All right, we're back in the conference finals again. And Brad Knight has returned. So Brad Knight is back in time for the conference finals. It is the Lake Show. Of course it had to be the Lakers. 60 wins this season for the Lakers. They needed 7 games to get out of the second round. They're good. They're good. This is going to be a fun series. Now, the thing is 2 of their best players are centers, but this guy I'm assuming is playing power forward, Vladimir Vucinic. They have Joel Boner, 6th overall pick in 2028. Good player. Jalen Green, who they picked up in free agency, was with the Pistons when the Pistons were absolutely loaded. Vladimir Vucinic, 20th overall pick from the Kings. They have Klingon, who they're paying $44 million. They're a good basketball team. They're a good basketball team. No two ways around it. But we got our guys back. Brad Knight is back. We're ready to cut this rotation down to 9. We win game 1 on the road. Big. Jamie Teague with 34. Luka with 30 and 12. Brad Knight with 13 and 11 with 3 blocks. We lose game 1 or 2. That's all right. We did our job, though. We split. Ooh, tough game for our guy Robert Frazier. 3 of 14. We win game 2. Beautiful. Game 3. Jesus Christ. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Jamie Teague having a nice series. Brad Knight, 17, 11, and 6. Jamie Teague with 29 points, but was 5 of 17 from 3. Letting that fucking thing fly. Jamie, what is his shot tendency? 88? Yeah, right, man. He's got 99 3-point shot tendency. You need that. You really do. Tied up. Must have game 4. We didn't get it. 34 from Jamie Teague, 31 from Luka. Just couldn't play defense. The Lakers were 50% from 3. Tough. All right. Big game 5 win on the road. Jamie Teague with 40 points and 10 assists. He's having an absurd series. Luka with 26 and 9. Brad Knight with 26, 5, 3 steals, 2 blocks. This guy's a fucking beast. Win it. Game 7. Get blown out. I'm not simcasting. Boom. Back in the NBA Finals. Luka. I really thought they were going to give it to Jamie Teague. Luka must have had a crazy game 7 then. Whoops. Hold up. Monty Henderson. Monty Henderson. 21 points in game 7. Asar 15, 11, and 9. This was a defensive slugfest. Luka with 11, 11, and 9. How did Jamie Teague not win it? I thought he had a great series. 34 in game 1. 25 in game 2. 29 in game 3. 34 in game 4. 40 and 10 in game 5. I feel like there was a snubbing here. All right, we're playing the Bulls. So this is a new one. The Bulls in the NBA Finals. I think they were in the NBA Finals actually not too long ago. Okay, we should take care of business here. I mean, unless William Paul is the greatest player of all time, this should be a series win for us. We win game 1. Why'd you trade everyone on the Mavs except Luka? I mean, we're deep into this series. Like, we're deep into this series. Like, Kyrie is retired, and we did end up trading Kyrie, but he's retired. Like, at this point in time, it was going to be pretty much no one from the original team anyways. I don't even know how many active players there are from the original team. 2-0. Monty Henderson. 3-0. Jamie Teague with a great game. Brad Knight, 30, 18, and 7. back as champions. Brad Knight is finals MVP. 19 points, 14.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 2.5 steals, 2.3 blocks. Wow. All right, so we get another ring to add to Luka's total. That's 5. 5 championships for Luka. Brad Knight was a first overall pick. We traded Zion Williamson pretty much straight up for the first overall pick, and this dude is a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I mean, from Dirk to Luka to Brad Knight. Look at that, huh? And we're going to talk to Brad Knight. Luka is no longer the guy we go to after the season. It's kind of sad, honestly. Jokic retires. Brandon Ingram, Jared Allen, DeJounte Murray, De'Aaron Fox, Trae Young. Wow, big retirement class here. Trae Young, shout out to him. He was good in this game. 7-time All-Star. The Hawks were constantly like annoying as fuck in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference. But Jokic retires. Only 1 ring. 3-time MVP. He did go from the Nuggets to the Warriors in this game pretty early. During his free agent year. 27-28. Went to the Warriors and then spent the last couple years with the Kings. Trae Young spent the bulk of his career in Atlanta and then did go to Boston for a tiny bit. Finished his career in Minnesota. De'Aaron Fox spent pretty much his entire career in Sacramento, the twilight years. Jalen Brunson retires as a free agent. Jaren Jackson Jr., Tyler Hero, Herb Jones, Santi Aldama. Couldn't get him a ring. Denny Avdia retires. Marcus Sasser. Jordan Miller, Christian Coloco, Dariq Whitehead, Grady Dick. I mean, what the hell? Anton Watson retires? Why? 33 years old? All right. Retired a champion. Johnny Furphy retires. All of these guys just sitting in free agency absolutely refuse to play for anything other than $20 million. And naturally, nobody's offering them $20 million. And then they get pissed off and retire as 80 overalls. Michael Malone retires. Brian Keefe retires. Chris Finch retires. So how does Chris Finch last this long? But like Will Hardy retires immediately in this game. Sam Cassell retires. Jokic obviously makes the Hall of Fame. De'Aaron Fox gets his jersey retired. Trae Young. Jalen Brunson gets his jersey retired by the Knicks. Jokic gets his jersey retired by both the Nuggets and the Warriors. Interesting. I believe... Oh, we're in the lottery. We have the 10th overall pick with odds. And we have moved up to 2! Oh, shit! And this is a stacked class. This is a stacked draft class. Oh my God, I am the GM of the millennium. I am the GM of the millennium. We've moved up to 2. And this is a loaded class. Travis Sims is going to be a beast. Neil Hunt is a center, unfortunately. But he's also going to be a beast. I say unfortunately, but this point guard's also a problem as well. I say unfortunately because we already have Brad Knight. So I'm actually hoping that this guy goes first overall and I can take Travis Sims. Or maybe I can just figure out a way to trade up to 1 so I can take Travis Sims and be okay with that. I think that's actually the play. Who was the number 1 overall pick? The Sixers. We already traded. We're going to trade for the Sixers number 1 overall pick again. We've already done it once. We're doing it twice. Can I just tack on some seconds? Like, unprotected first in 2038 from us. Do we do this just to make sure we get our guy? 2038, I mean, let's be honest. Let's do it. So we move up to number 1 just to ensure we get our guy. Number 1 overall pick. We are taking Travis Sims out of Stanford. 3-level scoring threat, power forward. Comparisons to Hall of Famer Jerry Lucas. Jerry Lucas is his ceiling as well as his floor. He can shoot threes. Good defender, good rebounder, great athlete, great potential. Welcome to the team, Travis Sims. 7-footer to pair next to Brad Knight. We have another pick. Is this a second rounder? Oh, we have another first round pick. Is this a first round pick or a second round pick? Okay, we have another first round pick. Oh, this was a pick in the. Now let me see if I can replenish my first round pick. The Sixers suck. They're always number 1 overall, so we can get a future first from them. Future first from the Pacers. I feel like don't really see them in the playoffs too often. We'll just take the Sixers pick. I don't want to have 2 rookies. All right, so the guy we draft 80 overall, Neil Hunt is also 80 overall. So he's also very good, but we just don't need another center. And we wanted to make sure we got our guy. Travis Sims looks very, very good. Score. Not a great defender, but a good scorer. And he's going to come off the bench for us. Brad Knight, obviously, you are coming back. All right, here's the big deal here. Oh, we can give a qualifying offer to Monty Henderson. All right, bet. We're going to be fucking loaded next year. Robert Frazier. Okay, he'll be coming back to us. He doesn't have any good offers. Chase Lewis, the minimum. Welcome back, buddy. Okay, Robert Frazier's back. What was the guy's name? The shooting guard? Julian Weber? Was that his name? No. Did I renounce his rights on accident? Monty Henderson. He's unrestricted. I fucked up. I fucked up and accidentally renounced his rights. Oh, no. That was a huge fuck up, man. Oh, an unbelievable fuck up by me. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, shit. Why does Darnell Stevens hate us? This clown. We have a small exception. We need to make sure we utilize it well. Jay Will as our backup center is actually pretty damn good, I think. Fuck me, man. That was a monumental fuck up. Let's bring Lou Dort back again. Why not? We'll bring Tyler Kolek. He was here once upon a time. Just need another center just in case. We'll bring in Nick Claxton. Why not? All right. Oh, man. That really sucks. But we should still be okay. Luka's now down to. Brad Knight's up to a 92 overall. Robert Frazier's a 90 overall. We've got 4 90 overalls. Frederick Sylvester's up 4. Don't sleep on him. And, of course, we have Travis Sims, #1 overall pick. This is a loaded team. This is a loaded basketball team. Now we could be all right. Nothing about a Luka retirement. We are approaching around the time. 35 years old, going down in overall. We absolutely could be approaching the time where Luka retires. So we'll just have to monitor that. We will know when Luka retires. We'll get a retirement tour thing. We'll get all of it. I mean, we're loaded. If we had that fucking shooting guard, I mean, we'd be unbeatable. All right, let's trade the trade deadline, or go to the trade deadline, and let's see. Let's see what G League glitch has in store for us. I don't care. I don't care. I am exploiting the game a tiny bit. Okay, I was just gonna say we've yet to lose. Now we've lost 2 in a row. I'm wondering if 70 could be on the table. It very well could be. (24-6). Are we on pace? Another NBA Cup win. We've won 3 straight NBA Cups. We get a Christmas Day game. Yay, against the Rockets. That's a pretty fun one. Been a rivalry. What's made this fun is we're good. We're unquestionably a dynasty. Obviously, Luka has cemented a very, very, very real GOAT argument. But we haven't been like, we've had dominant seasons, but we've never been like kind of unfun dominant. Does that make sense? And I did say at the start of last episode, usually my experience with anything like this in 2K, if I get deep into it, it becomes easier and easier to build a super team because the computer, I feel like, gets stupider and stupider. We are, how many rings are we at? 5? I think we're 5-1 in the finals. We've only lost once in the NBA finals. Could be 6-0. Could have been right at Jordan 6-0. We lost Game 7 to the Nets, who beat us again right there. 70 wins feels tough. We only have to lose 3 games the rest of the way. Now just 2 games the rest of the way. I like the 70 win total. It looks clean. Now just 1. We'd have to really, really be great. All right, trade deadline is here. We are incredible. We are 39-11. I don't even think we can extend people, and we are beat to hell. Luka's injured. Sar Thompson's injured. Topic injured. Broken right hand for Luka. I'd have to assume he's missed a good chunk of the season. No, he's had 47 games. Sar Thompson, a broken left wrist. And Topic with a pulled calf muscle. Wow. So, a lot of injuries. Not gonna even entertain trades, really. We are going to entertain this. We have an 84 overall point guard. Oh, man. Honestly, is this too much? This kind of feels like a little bit too much exploiting. Oh, I forgot to give him more years. But we can restrict them. I just have to remember it. As long as we restrict them. I'm going to bring in this guy, too. I mean, it's going to be a lot of guards, but we'll fucking make it work. Roster is full. Actually, we really only need one. We really only need one. How is our power forward doing? Travis Sims, 10 points per game. Not very efficient. Not a great start to his career, but still good. Brad Knight, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists. All right, should I just get him? Who's our worst overall player that we can cut ties with? Claxton, have you played any minutes? All right. Sorry, Claxton. You will not have a chance at a ring this year. Actually, we'll give you a ring if we win it. Oh, now we're running the risk of him saying no. Insulted. Fuck! You guys, I knew it! I knew it! That's fine. I kind of want to bring in Winlin Lee from mainland China. All right, nice. We're getting the Chinese audience in here. Perfect, man. Perfect. Just 1 year. We're really, really going after that Chinese audience. So, all right, that's fine. I was okay with losing that guy, but it's an important, valuable lesson that we learned that multiple years that you piss them off and they don't want to talk to you ever again. I think that's what happened to that one G League center that's really good but has never wants to talk to us. Is that we did that 1 year and it pissed them off. All right, All-Star game. No, I don't want All-Star voting, man. All-Star participants, Jerry Floyd, Nathan Ware. I mean, we are reaching the point, Wyndham Malone, one of the greatest ever. We are reaching the point where we don't know a good chunk of these guys. Darius Garland. What? At 35 years old, Darius Garland makes his first All-Star game in 13 years. What? Hey, good for him, man. Okay. Interesting. Has he been with the Cavs his whole career? Oh, no. He's bounced around a lot. But is back in Cleveland, though. Wow, that's crazy. Luka is not an all-star. And I think it's because he's hurt. Brad Knight is an all-star again. All right, just we need to be healthy in the playoffs, man. We're very injured right now, but we just need to get healthy by the playoffs. That needs to be focus number one. I wish there was a way you could go in and make that a thing. Like, let's say at the trade deadline, if I was like 5 games out of the 3 seed or the 1 seed, you can make the focus go hard, go for the 1 seed. Versus like if we were like us right now, it'd be just we get to the playoffs healthy. That's all we care about. And, like, maybe you lose a few games here and there, but your guys are relatively healthy. That'd be fun. We might not get to 60 wins. All of these losses make me worried that we're not healthy at all. We do reach 60 again. 60 and 22. Wemby is back in the MVP column with his 5th. So Luka went on a nice little run there. Neil Hunt wins Rookie of the Year. 39% from the field as a center. 47% true shooting. Yikes. Stoffer, I get Executive of the Year again. Oh, man. Wemby first team. No Luka first team. So this is the first time in this series Luka is not first team All-NBA. No All-NBA selections. And I do believe it was because he was hurt. Brad Knight gets second team All-NBA, though. Asar Thompson is... Oh, shit. Asar Thompson tore his ACL and is out for the season. Winley Lee. We're going up against the Nuggets in the play-in tournament. I'm kind of worried to look at our roster. Okay, Asar is the only one hurt, but he's out for this. I mean, there's no chance he comes back. Oh, he's one of our, and maybe not our most important player, but he's absolutely one of our most important players. Luka's at 29 minutes. We got to cut the rotation down. We got to get Luka up in minutes. Travis Sims is starting. Immediately thrown into the fire. That's what we did with Brad Knight, and it worked. We got a deep bench now with our G League pickups, so we can survive. We're still really good. I mean, we're going to miss Asar. No two ways around it. The Nuggets. They got some injuries as well that they're dealing with. They're a good team. Franz Wagner's here. Former member of the Dallas Mavericks. Member of 2 championship teams. Who did we trade Franz for? Do we remember? Traded him to the Sixers. Who was that for? That wasn't a SAR, was it? No. They're good. We're better. This should be a series win. We win game 1. Luka with a nice game. Winley Lee. 23 points on 10 of 10 off the bench. I think we were just getting off his contract. We win game 2. We win game 3. Luka with a nice game. Again, Brad Knight. This guy's a monster. All right, we sweep the Nuggets in round 1. Good game from Jamie Teague. Brad Knight with a good game. Don't love that. 31 minutes for Luka. Why? Okay. Didn't need him. The Clippers in round 2. We played them 2 years ago, I believe. Who do they got? Donovan Webb, Klingon. Who they just picked up. Klingon's on a minimum. Jesus Christ. This team should not be a problem for us. Wait, who's per 36s? Oh, that was Winyan Lee or whatever after game 1. We lose game 1. We get blown out. Donovan Webb, their power forward. This is where we're going to have some problems, methinks. Now, I'm just going to nip this in the bud immediately. Yeah, I'm nipping this in the bud, and we're putting Robert. I'm going to actually go in. Luka's getting 36. That's plenty. He's getting older, guys. Donovan Webb, they're a good player. You're getting guarded by Robert Watson, and that'll be that. Or Robert Frazier, sorry. Our best perimeter defender with Asar out. And we win game 2. And we completely and totally neutralize Donovan Webb. Brad Knight with 38, 7, and 5. Oh, my God. We win game 2. Is this the coaching adjustment of the millennium? Luke with 31 and 10. Love to see that. Robert Frazier, 27 points, playing good defense as well. Brad Knight with a double-double. What? Someone got hurt. Jamie Teague is injured. Oh, man. And we lose game 4. It's tied. And we are on the brink of elimination. Topic is hurt. We've lost Topic. Got to pull it out the mud. And we've been eliminated in the second round. Robert Frazier, 43 points. Luka, 18 and 10. Brad Knight had a tough one. Just injuries. Yeah, injuries. Tough. So, I mean, I am kind of pulling for the Spurs, to be honest with you. Wemby's in the finals for the first time. And they come back. Did they just come back down 3-0? Wemby has won a ring. All right, so that does make things a little bit more interesting. The Spurs came back. Okay, no. Wait. Hold on. The Hornets won game 1. The Hornets won game 2. The Spurs barely won game 3. The Spurs just came back down 3-1 to win what looked like an epic game 7. All right, so we dealt with a good amount of injuries there that kind of cursed our season. Brad Knight is now the face of our franchise. Jaylen Brown retires. Lou Dort retires. Bam Adebayo retires. Jaylen Brown spent his entire career with the Celtics, and they didn't win. They did not win. They were like weirdly bad. Remember that? They were like genuinely bad in this game. Shockingly, them and the Thunder. The Thunder won the first championship of this series, and then they did nothing the rest of the way. Bam Adebayo retires. Spent most of his career with the Heat, and then traded midseason to the Grizzlies, and then traded midseason to the Magic, and then stayed there. Lou Dort retires. 3-time champion, I believe. No, 2-time champion. Nick Claxton retires. Keegan Murray, Andrew Nembhard, Killian Hayes. Killian Hayes carved out a 13-year career, which feels improbable. Same with James Bouknight carving out a 12-year career. Feels improbable. Walker Kessler, Peyton Watson, Tyree Eason, 34 years old, 82 overall. BJ Bowen, 81 overall, 27 years old. Could easily still be playing, but wants fucking $40 million in free agency. Cole O'Neal, 28 years old, 82 overall. Easily should be on a roster, but again, wants $1 trillion in free agency, and no one can afford it, so I believe Stauffer's a free agent, by the way. So Jaylen Brown does make the Hall of Fame. Bam Adebayo gets his jersey retired. Just want to make sure we don't somehow have a top pick here. I have not even looked at this draft, if it's stacked or not. All right, we have to bring back Stauffer. Could bring back Jason Kidd. We want to bring back Stauffer. He doesn't have any offers. We should be good. I don't really want to lowball him, but we need to because we have to hire a... Oh, man. This is bad. All right, we do bring him back, but we barely have any money at all for a doctor. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. We are set. We bring back Stauffer. Love to see it. Let's look at the draft class. It's another power forward. Oh, this looks like it might be a bad draft. No, this guy looks pretty good. Carl Starks. Chris Webber ceiling. No consensus number 1 overall, though. Another center. Raul Rodriguez. No, I don't like the look of him at all. It's just all centers, man. We might draft somebody, though. We'll see if maybe we can trade our draft. Alberto, welcome to the Delusional Club. We might see if we can trade our pick to get like a future first or something that maybe could fuck around and turn into a lottery pick if we get lucky. But if not, we'll just draft somebody so we can have some cheap talent on the roster. There's some good little late round guys here. 74 overall small forward, Andre Howard. '73 overall point guard. With Topic dealing with injuries and getting older, this could be an option for us. Let's see, though. Okay, I guess we can't trade, so If that point guard's there, we're going to take him. What was his name? Guy Joseph? And it appears that he's not. Fuck. Okay. All right. Who are we looking at? Howie Brand. Seth Moore. We scouted a good amount. Looks like a 3-and-D guy. Out of SMU. Oh man, I don't like any of these guys. And I can't trade this pick for some fucking reason. This guy's 72 overall. I mean, do I just draft him? BPA, best player available. I don't really think he's that good. Ethan Christie, good playmaking, 6'2". Donnie Ball, just no. Nathan Harden. Nathan Harden's kind of interesting. Austin Gilliard. Just so many forwards, but I mean, I think Nathan Harden's our best choice here. And then last pick in the draft, Mr. Irrelevant. Who's it going to be? Let's just look at who's like the best three-point shooter. Howie Brand. I honestly kind of thought about drafting this guy with our first-round pick, so sure. Oh, this is a terrible draft. This is a horrible, horrible draft. Our pick's a 71 overall. Okay. Sure. All right, we have to keep the qualifying offers. We cannot renounce these guys. Bring back Chase Lewis again on a 1-year minimum. Just racking up wings. All right. No, we cannot renounce these guys. All right, thank you. Kyle Bell, we will match. All right, and see, now we have them as restricted free agents. And they'll be back next year on a 1-year deal, and then they'll be unrestricted, but we at least get them for multiple years. Unless somebody offers them. Which nobody does, but they're back. I mean, we're loaded. Oh, we didn't even see where guys were going. Luke is down to a 90. Luke is down to a 90, and this could very well be it. Oh, Topic and Asar are going down, mainly due to injuries. Brad Knight's only up a 1? Really? Travis Sims is all the way up to an 86. We will 100% get a prompt about Luka retiring. If he's going to. And if he does, then we will just go all the fuck out in trades. Tatum is going to retire. Nothing about Luka. Well, if Luka's going to stay, we have to extend him. All right, so Luka's under contract. We have no idea about his future plans. Jamie Teague, I mean, just sign all these guys. Jamie Teague's back. We can't bring him back under contract. Topic, Oh, no. Oh, Sar's still dealing with an injury. He's out 6 to 8 months. Brutal, brutal, brutal. But it does... It does open up minutes for our guy Travis Sims. Now, Topic is kind of redundant at this point with Mitch Hansen here, but I'm going to lose Mitch Hansen more likely than not in free agency. So let's get to the trade deadline. We're still really good. And Asar will 6 to 8 months. We'll see. We'll see if Asar is going to be back or not. We win the NBA Finals with Asar Thompson. I feel strongly about that. So no, I don't have cap space because Luka is making a shit ton of money. Robert Watson's making a shit ton of money. Jamie Teague's making a shit ton of money. Asar Thompson's making a shit ton of money. So we're still really good. We're 20-6, but we're not like uber dominant. We don't win the Commissioner's Cup. Wow. What is this? We have a full fucking week off. What's up with this? $28-8. I'm interested to see how much longer Luka goes. 36 years old. We just gave him a 2-year extension. That doesn't necessarily mean he's staying for all of it. Tatum is getting a retirement tour. Would he? One-time champion, no-time MVP. Would Tatum really be getting a retirement tour in this world? When does the Najee Marshall video drop? I'm planning for Monday. I mean, we are 40-10 though. Like, we're really damn good. I'm always scared to look at the roster. Always fucking scared. Asar's back. Oh, Asar's back earlier than we thought. Oh, okay. All right. We're healthy. We're healthy and we're loaded. We're healthy and we are loaded. Now, Topic does actually feel like the odd man out a little tiny bit. His stats are way down just because he's not getting the same amount of opportunity. I think we owe it to ourselves and him to see what's out there. But I hate all of these. We could pair the Thompson twins together. That'd be kind of fun. That would be a little fun to get the Thompson twins together. Now, why is Amin notably worse than Asar? I'm not doing it because 84 overall means Amin Thompson has been declining rapidly. We don't need to trade Topic at all. I think we're 100% fine. What we are going to do is we want to extend Asar. We want to do some exploiting, some exploitation, exploitation. We do a little exploiting here on the show. We actually could use a backup 4, so that actually makes sense. We're going to go for that. Nathan Harden, our rookie. 73 overall. Who are we comfortable? Howie Brand. Goodbye. Exploitation. Todd Davis is a dog. I want to bring him in too. We're going to bring in 2 guys. We're going to bring in our guy J.C. Bonner here. J.C. Bonner or John Christie? J.C. Bonner. Going to bring our guy in here. Oh, we gave J.C. Bonner 3 years straight up. Love that for us. And because I think we are going to lose some guys in free agency, let's bring in Todd Davis. 2-way contract. Yeah, come on in, buddy. Who we going to cut? We got to cut somebody to make this work. Oh, do we cut Chase Lewis? Chase Lewis has been here for 4 championships. Now, if you're wondering who the fuck Chase Lewis is, random second overall pick or second round pick who has really never played. Absolutely never gotten any minutes. I kind of have a strange attachment to him. But I mean, he's the easy choice here to cut. Let's remember this moment. Why can't I sign him for the rest of the season? Let us remember this moment if things go downhill for us. I mean, we are stacked, dude. We have a 10-man rotation of 80s. We lose our first game post-Chase Lewis era. Jerry Floyd, Tyrese Halliburton, Wendell Malone, Dennis Burks, Ed Johnson, Nathan Ware, William Paul, Jacob Shepard, Donovan Webb, Carl Hansen, James Willen, Cade Cunningham, Eddie Holmes, Frederick Trichet, Victor Wembanyama, Chet Holmgren, Brad Knight, Luka Doncic, Terry Stevens, Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards has had a really good career, but it hasn't been MJ, obviously. No championships, 11-time All-Star, only 1-time All-NBA first team. Luka's at 5 rings. Yeah, Tyrese Halliburton has also been to the All-Star game a trillion times as well. We're 44-13. We're really good. We just need to be healthy. That's really it. We lost both Asar and Topic last postseason, and we were nowhere near as deep as we are this year, so it really hurt us. But now we're deep. I mean, what's going on here? What the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? Asar's hurt again. Is Asar just that important for us? Maybe somebody was injured that just came back. Because now we're just rattling off 30-point blowout wins. Not going to get to 60 wins. Unless we win out, which we don't. And looks like we're not going to be the 1 seed either. Brad Knight is an MVP. Oh my goodness. Brad Knight is an MVP. 21 points per game, pretty much 10 rebounds. We'll round up. 4 assists, we'll round up. I mean, these aren't like remarkable numbers, but holy shit. Brad Knight is an MVP, man. Unreal. The Sixers won 62 games. I think Luka just flat out didn't make an All-NBA team. I don't think it's out of injury. I think he just flat out missed it. Tyrese Halliburton has had an interesting career. 13-time All-Star. 12-time All-NBA. Rob Dillingham. Brad Knight gets all defensive second team. Todd Davis, who he picked up midseason, is all rookie first team. So we are the 2 seed. The Kings are the 1 seed. Interesting. Let's make sure we're healthy. It does look like we're healthy. Luka just didn't make an All-NBA team. 37 years old. Just didn't make it. Oh, he's down to 14 points a game. 4.7 rebounds, 7 assists. Still really good, but obviously not... He's at 25 minutes a game. I mean, we're approaching the end of the Luka Doncic era for sure. Brad Knight is now the face of the franchise. We got to get a ring this year, though. We're playing the Suns. Could this be like to get to 6? Kind of poetic. Suns, this should not. Devin Booker is 39 years old and still playing for the Phoenix Suns. Devin Booker is 39. And still playing. We win game 1. I'm not even going to... I mean, this should be a cakewalk. We sweep them. Luka with a nice little reminder. Yeah, I might be a little bit older now. 39 points, 7 rebounds, 6 assists in game 1. Brad Knight, 38, 7, and 3 in round 2. I mean, what are we talking about with this fucking guy? Brad Knight with 33, 10, and 3 in game 3. And 26, 12, 7, 3, and 4 in game 4. Oh, man. We get the Lakers in round 2. Now, if this is the last hurrah or one of the very last hurrahs for Luka, I would have liked the Spurs. Asar's hurt again. This is going to be a tough one. This is a good team. Joel Bonner, Jeff Hughes. They have Bilal Coulibaly now, who's playing on a minimum. But still really no match for us, I would say. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. Clean sweep. Jamie Teague with a nice game 1. Brad Knight, 22, 15, and 5 in game 1. Game 2, Brad Knight, 23 and 10. Luka with 13 assists. No turnovers. We love that. Brad Knight, 32, 7, and 7 in game 3. Luka with 24 and 8. 32, 10, and 5 in the closeout. Luka with 19, 9, and 7. Kings. So this is, I think, the first time we've seen the Kings recently. I think we played them very early on when it was the Kings with Sabonis and Fox. Fox is retired. Sabonis is long retired. Frederick Trichet. Okay. This guy's been very good for a long time. 29th overall pick by the Raptors in 2026. He's blossomed into one of the best players in the league. So going to have some problems there. But Bronny James Jr., we should be fine. Let's make sure we're healthy. I am going to go and make sure that Robert Frazier is picking him up. If you've missed any of this episode, you honest to God might want to hold off and watch it. A lot of shit has happened. There's a new franchise GOAT, potentially. Yeah, we cannot have Jamie Teague picking him up. He's going to get fucking torched. It's either Asar or Robert Frazier. Which one? I think it's got to be Asar. Yeah, this would be on the Clips channel. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. Oh, we lose our first game of the playoffs. Brad Knight wins Western Conference Finals MVP, 24, 9, and 3. We're going up against the Bulls again. Brad Knight in game 1. Oh, sorry. Trichet went off in game 1. Robert Frazier with 26 points in game 1. Brad Knight with 24. Luka 14, 6, and 8. Jamie Teague with 40. Brad Knight with 31 and 10. Luka with a triple-double. He's getting older, man. It's kind of sad to see. It's crazy to see this old geezer. 19-16 for Brad Knight in game 3. And then we kind of fucked around a tiny bit. Got kind of uncomfortable. But then in game 6, Brad Knight, 34 points, MVP things. We're going up against the Bulls, who I believe we went up against the last time we won a championship. It's a good team. Nathan Ware, 95 overall, 25 points per game. William Paul, ooh, this is going to be a little bit tough for us. Two very strong backcourt guys is a little bit tough. Nathan Ware, or William Paul, their point guard, we're going to have picked up by Robert Watson. I keep saying Robert Watson. It's Robert Frazier. And then Nathan Ware, their big scorer, we're going to have Asar pick him up. And we should win this. We lose game 1. We lose game 2. We lose game 3. And we get fucking swept. Darnell Cooper wins MVP, Finals MVP. What the hell just happened? We just couldn't score. Chance to get Luka number 6 falls. And he's getting older. We're still a great team with guys locked up. D-Book retires at 39. Darius Garland retires. D-Book spends his whole career with the Phoenix Suns. Zion retires. A member of the Mavericks. Did we get him a championship? I think we did. We did. He did win a ring for us. Franz Wagner, a member of the Mavericks. Some members of these Mavs teams are calling it quits. Franz Wagner, 2-time champ with the Mavs. Cam Thomas retires. Jaden McDaniels. Miles McBride. Jaime Jaquez. Josh Giddey. Jonathan Kuminga. Devin Carter. Daron Holmes. KJ Simpson. AJ Johnson. Zach Wall. What a name. Chase Lewis calls it quits. Mavericks legend Chase Lewis. 4-time champion. Not really a player that played ever, but a 4-time champion, a great locker room glue guy. We'll just pretend that he's joining the coaching staff in some capacity. He hangs him up. A lot of good young players retiring because they want too much money, man. What's happened to the game I love? James Borrego, Taylor Jenkins. It's just crazy to me Will Hardy retires immediately in this game. Like, it doesn't make any sense at all. I'm always worried I'm going to see Stauffer pop up. Devin Booker makes the Hall of Fame. D-Book and Zion both get their jerseys retired. Just making sure real quick we don't have a lottery pick or anything like that for some reason or another. We don't even have a pick in this draft. Okay. We're good here. Thank God. I hate doing that. Let's see real quick. Is the draft good? We do have a consensus number 1 overall pick, which is nice. A 6'6" shooting guard, 3-level scorer. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. This is a generational prospect at the top of the draft here. I don't see a world where we can trade up to 1. We're just riding it out with this group. We're good enough. We are getting older, but we're good enough. Trade Asar for him. Who won the lottery? The Pistons. Trade him back? I mean, we can try. I really doubt that that's possible. Cade Cunningham is still getting it done. It's impossible. I'd have to trade a SAR for Cade straight up. Like, it's not going to happen. There's no way this one happens. Asar's not good offensively, but he's really good defensively, and I think that really matters. I'm cool with not doing anything in this draft, by the way. Do we have a second round pick? No, we don't even have a pick. Cool. Completely fine with me. Yeah, he's an 80 overall. Gonna be really good. Really weak draft class outside of that, it looks like. Really weak. Obviously, we're bringing back Travis Sims. Do we want to maybe bring back... Oh, my God. He's terrible. No. Sylvester is gone. Some of the older guys available in the free agent market. Tyrese Halliburton spent his whole career with Indiana. Anthony Edwards, his whole career with Minnesota. They're free agents. Todd Davis, Mitch Hansen, Brad Knight, Winley Lee. All we need back. We need all of them back. Brad Knight, I mean, throw him the fucking bag, obviously. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need to find someone to just take Topic for free. $6 million back. Oh no. This is a problem that we knew was coming. $6 million, we have to do it. Okay. That got a little scary. We did have to just basically pawn off Topic. What is happening with Hardy or Omax? Both guys out of the league. Omax was out of the league almost instantly, unfortunately. Barney Wood? So, Mitch Hansen is a point guard. We're going to bring him back. Todd Davis, we're going to bring him back. Topic is gone. We have a big trade exception for that, though. So we are a little guard heavy. We can pick up a backup center. Or just a center in general. We'll bring J. Will back. Why not? And then usually the guys that are... available and really good from the G League glitch are like... Oh, Sylvester, you can go, bro. Brandon Knight's up to a 95. Travis Sims is a 90 now. Luka is down to an 89. Jamie Teague is dropping. We might need to shop Jamie Teague. Yeah, we absolutely need to get rid of Jamie Teague. No, I couldn't have gotten anything nice for Topic. Guys, I had to trade him into nothing. I could not bring back salary or else I could not sign Brad Knight. We have to trade Jamie Teague. Oh, man. Jimmy Harper. Young. Not as good of a score, but Jamie Teague's just getting old and declining quickly. Brandon Miller's old too. I don't really want the old guys. Jimmy Harper is fine. I would not be. This really could be it. I'd actually be surprised if this is not it. Luka Doncic plans to retire. Well, I'm going out with you. I'm going out with you. And we're going out guns a fucking blazing. We can't really go out guns a blazing. I mean, this is our team. This is our team. It's still a really good basketball team. This is it. This is our team. Last dance. Oh man, maybe we could shop Asar. Maybe we can Asar in all of our picks, man. We can't even trade picks. Asar in a pick. We basically get like a younger Asar. Daniel Carl. Is this guy better than Asar? He's a much better three-point shooter, is a great defender. He's 33. Don't do it. Asar has quietly been getting worse and worse. Not very quietly, actually. Very loudly. I mean, these offers suck. Like, does this actually even make us better? Daniel Carl is 1 overall point better. Now, if I'm replacing Teague, I need somebody who's going to shoot the fucking ball. This guy's 6'4" and stuck at the small forward. If I could go in and change his ass to a shooting guard, pair him, oh my god, that would be disgusting. But it's going to be so fucked. I think this is our squad. I mean, it's still so good. Like we don't need to be making panic trades. Let's just get to the trade deadline. If we have to start panicking, then we'll panic then. Okay. I mean, we're deep. We're stacked. Like we are a stacked basketball team. Come on, one more, man. Get to 6. Come on. B-Dot, 22 months. Love this series. Now we need it. Now we need an all sports GM. Do a Madden series. No, we're at 5 chips. And now our chips are all in. Our team chemistry is bad, by the way. And I'm wondering why that is. We win the Commissioner's Cup. We do win the in-season tournament in Luka's final year. Hold up. I want to play this game. Actually, never mind. I want to play the last road game against the Spurs. Because it's a Luka farewell tour. I want to see him and Wemby exchange jerseys. When would that be? February 22nd? Okay, February 22nd. Starting to lose some games. Still first in the conference. It's becoming very slow. Sim-wise. Very slow. I'm getting, like, nervous. We have to win, man. We have to win. $35-14 approaching the trade deadline if it ever fucking gets here because this is so slow. Okay. First and foremost. All right, we got some absolute dogs. It's always guards. We got like a wing who's really good. '81 overall power forward, but can't play small forward. Like, that's not good. Can we bring Derek Lively in? Just like for old time's sake. Luka's final year, man. For old time's sake. All right, we brought in a really good power forward. Sar Thompson's coming off the bench, by the way. For Barney Wood. Who in the fuck? This guy's not even good. We have to trade Asar then, right? We have the best point differential. Oh my god, our defense is insane. There's none of these deals. These deals are all horrible. I didn't even notice. Jimmy Harper is hurt. Oh, I was just about to say, where's Jamie Teague? I forgot we fucking traded him. All right. All right. I mean, I wish I could move Asar to the shooting guard or something. Like, the fact that I can't edit their position sucks. But when we get to the playoffs, I will go in and manually put Asar at the shooting guard. Every good player in this league, we're riding it out. No trades. Every good player in this league is a guard, a shooting guard. It feels like. Please tell me the dumbass fans voted Luka into the All-Star game. Brad Knight. Luka's not in the fucking All-Star game. These stupid-ass fans! We're going to simcast this and jump in at the very end. Why, you wonder? Because this is Luka's retirement tour. I want to see him and Wemby have a jersey swap. I actually don't really want to play, so figure it out, guys. All right, looks like we're going to lose. Well, maybe not. I guess we're playing. When we're done, we'll look at the records. I don't even know some of these players. Who's H. Oakley? Who's W? Oh, this is... I really don't care about this the ending of this game. I just want to see Luka and Wemby's the retirement tour stuff. I don't even know who Frazier is. We're bombing that shit with him, though. Brad Knight. Get up for that board, Brad. That was a big and one. I know Luka's not on the court. He's... Can we get Luka in? We can't. Luka is not playing. Oh no. Oh no. We'll dribble out the clock. Oh, we'll bomb it through. Oh my god. All right, let's see if they do anything. Luka not playing in this game, so there might not even be a cutscene, and there's not. Okay, what a waste of fucking time. Four to 6 weeks. Ugh. I want to see the retire. I wanted to see it with him and Wemby, but we'll get it with somebody. Is Ant still with the? It'll be the other team's best player. So at this point in time, I don't even know who that would be. We might do it for Ant. That'd be kind of interesting. I really just want Luka healthy through a playoff run. All right, let's see real quick. Is Luka back and playing? Yes. Who is the best player over here? Is it Wemby? Oh, who the hell is that? Ugh. Rockets maybe? Our last game of the season against the Timberwolves. Do they even still have Anthony Edwards? Wait. No, he's on the fucking Pelicans. Oh, we'll do it against the Rockets. That's a rivalry. No, I don't want to play. I want to... just want to jump in at the very end to see Luka do the jersey swap with someone. Here's our boy. Or shall I say, our man. Our GOAT. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh. One last step back. One last step back for Luka. Oh shit. Our old geezer. He still got it though. Aw. He's getting interviewed.
Great team, and I'm just glad we got a win. We got to keep going like that.
Hey man, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.
There he is.
And that about wraps it up for Greg
Exchanging
Anthony,
jerseys with
Doris
Holmes.
Burke,
Who
and
the hell's
David
Holmes? We
Aldridge.
don't know.
This-
We don't know who Holmes is. Yeah, wow, David Aldridge really looks great. I mean, we're about 20 years into the future. $60 wins in Luka's final season. Oh, I thought that was about to say Luka. Brad Knight, back-to-back MVPs, huh? Back-to-back MVPs. 21 points a game, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists, a steal and a block. Monty Frazier, Mitch Hansen, Wemby, another Defensive Player of the Year. I win Executive of the Year. Okay. Luka, All-NBA team for the road. Nope. We are the 1 seed. Luka's final season. 14 points a game, 5 rebounds, 7 assists, 36% from 3. He's losing it a little. He's lost it. He's at F for physical. His inside D is C. His inside scoring is now only a B. We're going to finish the playoffs and we will look at the total stats for Luka over his career. We will fully analyze Luka's entire career once it's over. We're playing the Utah Jazz, who we've seen a few times in the playoffs. They're good. Reggie Jimison and Bradley Collier. We have to go in and make sure Luka's not guarding Reggie Jimison. Our old grandpa just can't do it, you know? Our old grandpap is just... Can our shooting guard do it? I don't even know who our shooting guard, like how he is as a player. Is he a Jimmy Harper? He's a terrible defender. Our backcourt's fucking bad defensively. We'll put Robert Frazier on him. We win game 1. Luka with 11, 5, and 7. We win game 2. We win game 3. We are on to round number 2. 17, 4, and 5 in game 2 for Luka. 15 and 11. Racking up those assists. Jimmy Harper. 26, 14, and 6 for Brad Knight. And in the closeout game, Luka 9, 6, and 9. Travis Sims, perfect from the field, 12 of 12, 29 points. It's the Kings, who we played a year ago. Trichet, 97 overall. We just have to make sure he gets picked up by our best defender. Robert Watson. No, we're going to give him to Watson. Or Frazier. Robert Frazier. I don't know what the fucking guy's name is. We're doing it for Luka, man. We're doing it for Luka. Game 1, Brad Knight 27-14. Luka 14-7-9. Game 2, Brad Knight 28. Luka with 19-14. No turnovers. Brad Knight 32-11 in game 2. Luka 11-13. 2 turnovers. Still a point god in his old age. Still a point god. Timberwolves. Now, I said that excitingly because I thought Ant was still there and this could be like a fun little, but no. It is Rob Dillingham. We got to make sure Luka's not guarding him. Otherwise, we should be fine, honestly. Frazier. Robert Frazier. Who's hurt? Who got hurt? Robert Frazier. Fuck me. Come on, boys. Nice. Nice. Brad Knight. Conference Finals MVP. NBA Finals. Brad Knight 23-13. Luka with 14-11. I don't want to shorten our rotation because we're really deep. It's like an actual strength of ours. Luka 17-7-7. Robert Frazier with 27. Travis Sims with 26. Travis Sims has been good. Brad Knight with 23, 9-5. Luka with 21. Big game 4. Big blowout win. Travis Sims with 23. Luka with 18, 5-9. Huge game 5. 1-point win. Luka, look at the grandpa. 35-10. Oh, man. And then the closeout game on the road. Bradley Knight with 29. And Luka. Oh, no. Oh, no. 7 minutes for Luka. No, don't fucking tell me. Don't tell me. Luka is done. No. That can't be how it ends. That cannot be how this story ends. That simply cannot be how the story ends. Luka literally gave it everything that he had in the game 5. In a 1-point win, 35-10, he literally gave it all. He left everything he had on the basketball court. We're shortening this to an 8-man rotation. '76ers have lost 2 games this postseason. Wow, this is unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And they're fucking loaded. The Sixers are absolutely stacked. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We lose game 4. And this is how it ends. A loss in the NBA Finals. Series really wasn't even competitive. Luka's career comes to a conclusion in very unceremonious fashion. We don't even get to send him off. He's not on here. He's on the roster. Lucas said, I'm not going out like that. Lucas said, I'm not going out like that. Luka's not going out without a fucking fight. He's got unfinished business. I want to see if there's any retired players in this pool here. Do they do that still, or do they not do that anymore? Yeah, JJ Redick is our head scout. It used to be really fun having retired players in your coaching staff, but I don't think they do that anymore. One last run. Can we turn off injuries? We really might not be able to do that, guys. Injuries off. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Call me lame. I don't care. We're not having Luka's career end in unceremonious fashion like that, okay? It's just not what we're gonna do. We do have our pick here. AJ Malone, Wendell Malone's brother. Can we upgrade off Jimmy Harper? I can't. Oh my god, man. This is so fucking annoying. One last run. Can we get an upgrade somewhere on our roster? Christian Sonnet. 22 points per game. Oh, he lets that thing fly. This is the type of player we need, actually. Because Jimmy Harper does not let that thing fly. Yeah, we're going for it. Boom, boom. I'm not turning the CPU difficulty down. We're not. That's not how we're winning. I don't want this second round pick. Here, boom. Did I not trade my first round pick? Oh, I couldn't. That's right. Well, I don't want it. I don't want it! You're gonna make me draft someone I don't fucking want? Carl Olson. This guy's awful. Ted Ingram. Terrible. Don't want him. This draft sucks. Jimmy Harris. Awful. Jake Rice. Absolutely horrible. These guys are all terrible. These guys all suck. Joseph Adams, C, good athleticism. Sure, welcome to the squad, Joseph, from St. John's. Not a very good draft class. Not a bad one, though. How's the guy we drafted looking? Terrible? All right. We're going to lose some of the G League guys, I think. Which is quite unfortunate. I honestly didn't think that we would need them, but We're a good basketball team, man. We really need a backup guard. Backup shooting guard. Lowell Adams or Dante Hardy? Adams is better on defense. Who has the higher... honestly, in a lot of this shit, who has the better shot tendency? Who's not afraid to let that thing fly? 77, 72. 3-point shot tendency. 79. What's yours? 80. What about you? 48. The fuck out of here. Gregory Ford, you keep popping up. 67. 72. Okay, we'll bring in this guy. Oh, I forgot Jimmy Harper. No, Nathan Harden. No, Al Oakley. Okay, whatever. No, I'm sorry. I'm leaving injuries off. We're just getting destroyed by them, and I cannot have Luka's career in this way. I cannot have Luka's career in with him hurt in the fucking playoffs. That was unbelievable. Okay. He's down to an 84. That's all right. He's still here. My GOAT is still here. That's all that matters. Vladimir Saric? Who the hell is this? Up to an 86. We got a big... look at our big two now. Sar's down to an 87. 84, man. Hey. He's still here. That's what matters. He better retire next season. Not sure. Roster needs to be filled out. All right, we need to bring in a guy. All right. Yeah, we'll bring you in. Come on down. That'd be crazy if I could do this, but I can't. Can I bring in one of these guys? Cody Kerr? Is that who we brought in? Oh my god. 49 shot tendency. Jesus Christ. All right, we're loaded. Shea is retiring. Wait, Luka's not here. Wait, Luka actually retired. It just glitched. He's not in our retired jerseys. I mean, what a goddamn troll, man. He literally mid-season said, yeah. Got to training camp, was like, you know, I actually might want to come back. I might not want to retire. Got to training camp and said, yeah, I'm fucking done. I've had enough. Now let me I'm not going to touch anything. I'm not even going to stop simulating. We're just going to get to the end of the season, and I want to see if they actually give him a proper retirement thing. I've seen this happen. I have seen this happen in this game with the retirement tour guys. I think it fucks it up. It happened with Damian Lillard. Do you guys remember that? It happened with Damian Lillard early on, where he was in the retirement tour thing, and then he never actually retired. But that's just funny. He was on our roster. I wonder if maybe it's a glitch with guys who are still under contract, maybe on the retirement tour. That could be it, because he still had a year left. I don't know. I mean, this team's still really good. With Brad Knight, who's already won 2 MVPs, like they should still be contenders for years to come. I mean, I'm gonna leave them in good hands. That's why I knew I should have just gone 1-year contracts with him. Because it's going to be really lame if that glitched out and his jersey's not retired and he's not in the Hall of Fame. I mean, it's just whatever. Like, we can pretend and make believe that he is, but... My God, this is taking so long. We're not even at the trade deadline yet. It's always this stretch right here in January where it's just slows down tremendously. They're 38-7. I'm using they now. Look at me. I've already retired. We are 41-7 on an insane win streak. Like, there's a 60 win probability here. No, I mean, 60 wins feels like a guarantee. We're on like a 70 win. They haven't lost since December 30th, and we're at the trade deadline. Will this make it go faster now that the trade deadline's behind us? Oh my God, this is actually crazy. This is an insane win streak. Okay, they finally lose. First loss in 2 months. Get to 70 wins. We're going to go through the totals, assuming the game didn't fucking delete them. Get to 70 wins. They just need to go 5-2. This just goes to show how OP our roster is because we turned off injuries and this is what happens. 71 wins. Brad Knight has won. Oh my God, he just averaged 28 points. (28-10). Brad Knight's low-key trending towards becoming the GOAT. 3 straight MVPs. We're going to review Luka's career. We're letting this all play out, and I'm not going to touch shit. Pelicans, they're on their own. But also if they win, I want a ring. So I'm going to count it. Brad Knight back in the finals. You guys couldn't have done this. We couldn't have done this last year. We couldn't have done this last year. Wow, they win year 1 without Luka. Oh no, Luka's not here. Oh my God. He is in the game. I can't click on his thing. All right, hold on. So we can look at his records. Team records, Luka, 73 points. Never got to those highs again. In the playoffs, though, he had a 60 bomb. They have Luka 6th all time in Mavs points with 11,000. Ugh. He finishes 5th all time in scoring at 34,000. LeBron stays number 1, Kareem number 2, Karl Malone 3, KD retires at 4, Luka at 5. Would have gotten to 4, maybe even higher if he stayed in. Kobe at 6th, Ant all the way up at 7, and he's still playing, I think. Shea just retired, Giannis, MJ, Dirk out of the top 10, unfortunately. We love you, Dirk. We do. We love you so much, man. We love you so fucking much. 3-pointers made, he should be high. 5th all time in 3-pointers made. Oh, wait, this is points. My God, this is fucking terrible. 3rd all time in 3-pointers. Rob Dillingham is 2nd all time in 3-pointers. Free throws, he's got to be high. Well, not accurate, but 13th all time in free throws made. Rebounds, he's got to be pretty high too. Thirty-second all time in rebounds. Assist, he finishes 5th. No way he's on the blocks. Maybe for longevity, but there's no way. Asar Thompson. Derek Lively is in the top 100 all time in blocks. Daniel Gafford, I saw. Would be pretty shocking if he's ahead of some of these guys. Steals, it's very possible that he is high in steals, only because of, again, longevity and stuff like that. That really does suck. Luka is 47th all time in steals. Minutes, 16th all time. Turnovers, 6th all time. Points per game. Now, his points per game total did fall off towards the end of his career, but he does finish 18th, 24 points per game over his career. I don't know if he'll be this high. I don't feel like scrolling through all of these. He won't be this high on rebounds. Assist, he will be high, though. 11th all time, 8.5 assists per game. 13th all time in games. Unfortunately, there's not career playoff stats. .40 games. He finishes with the 7th most. He finishes with the 15th most 50-point games. The 7th most 60-point games with 2. So he never got more than 60-point games. All-time leader in triple-doubles. Barely eking past Nikola Jokic. 233 career triple-doubles for Luka Doncic. The most of all time. Hell of a career. It's unfortunate that this stupid fucking game couldn't give him the proper send-off that he deserved. And we can't even, like, look at his... But in terms of the team, because we are done here pretty much. We are done. This is it. Luka's going to retire a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 time most valuable player Look at the dominance from the Mavericks. Now you have Brad Knight's won 3 in a row. Luka's going to retire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-time champion, 4-time Finals MVP award recipient, 5 rings, and I believe 5 and 2, 5 and 3 in the NBA Finals. Couldn't get over the hump. Couldn't get that 6th championship, unfortunately. Led the league in points per game once, but then, went down because he didn't really need to lead the league in points. Never led the league in assists per game. That was a Tyrese Halliburton thing. 5 and 4. Okay. He's not on the Hall of Fame list, unfortunately. Fucking so dumb. So dumb. Look at this shit. Jesus Christ. Made countless All-NBA first teams. I mean, hell of a career. We're sad that it ends, but it does end here. I mean, here's the roster that we left them with. We drafted potentially the next great, Brad Knight. This guy. This guy might be the best ever when it's all said and done. I might just simulate his career off to the side for fun in my free time. Luka top 3, 5 rings, 4 MVPs, 4-time final MVP. He would have a great case. Top 5 all-time scorer. Absolutely. Absolutely would be in top 5 conversations. Absolutely. That's a better resume than Steph Curry, and he's in top 5 conversations. Top 10 conversations. So that's a better career resume than Kobe Bryant. So, yes. Absolutely. Well, guys. It's been a hell of a run. A hell of a journey. 2038. 14 years as the executive of this team. We've had great runs. I have 6 rings. Luka retires with 5. I retire with 6. It feels great, man. I'm going to miss it, but it's time for me to answer my calling. Trains.